All right. Hi there. I am going to go on a walk over here at Duval Park. Funding for development is part of the City of Gainesville Public Works Department, the Florida Department of Transportation, the Florida Department of Environmental Protection, and the Community Development Block Grant. Park hours from dawn to dusk. All right, let's go on inside. So this is my first recording using my little drone that I got in the park. It's not a large park, but it is a nice park with a little bit of a winding path to it. We're going to go through the paths, and then we'll come out the other side of the park. We're going to end up doing almost a figure eight, not quite a figure eight. So it's nice. They do have this paved path in here. They've been doing upgrades inside the park itself. They've been putting in a new sidewalk, which is fantastic because they have a pavilion that you couldn't get to unless you walked through basically a whole bunch of grass, and it could get really muddy. But having the sidewalk is really going to open this park up to being able to have more functional events out here. Oh, I should probably say who I am. My name is Daniel Blumberg. I actually do work for the city of Gainesville. I work at the community reinvestments area. I'm going to give a little wave to the camera. I go for walks on my lunch break. I try to get out somewhere interesting to get away from staring at the monitors all day. I mean, the work I do is important and it makes a difference. But here we are outside and not inside staring at a monitor. So having the park is a fantastic amenity. About a mile or so from my office to get into it the way I go. And then I walk back to my office again afterwards. It is interesting, everything that you can see in the park. I came across one day a really cool flower. I had no idea what it was flower for. I'll have to put maybe a picture on the website or on YouTube or something later. So it's saved on my phone, I believe. I had it identified. It was a passion fruit flower. It really looks like something from another world. It was gorgeous. So that's why I'll have to pull the picture so I can share it. So again, this is my first foray. I guess I should say what I'm flying my drone with. I'm flying it with the built-in AI. I'm using the voice recording feature on the phone through my I've got a little Apple SE phone, SE3. I just had updated it. I'm using my AirPods Pro, and this is a DJI Neo phone. I'm going to take this little side path right here. This is how you used to get over to this pavilion. You have to walk through all of these leaves. I'm going to look back just because I don't know how well it's going to avoid stuff that might be in the way. So far, so good. So this was the path you have to take to get back to the pavilion. That was over here. Now I am flying my DJI Neo with the bumper guards on. That's how it came, and so I'm very used to flying it. The bumper guards will stay on. So this is the pavilion. And I thought I said we could use a little barbecue station out here. That would be pretty cool. There isn't one yet. They're obviously putting in a new children's park over here. This sidewalk is brand new. This was just recently put in. So they're activating a children's park out here. Not quite ready yet to tell because, well, it's not done. So the sidewalk is complete. Over to my right, and I come this camera this way, is a pond. There is aquatic life that lives in there. I've seen ducks, I've seen turtles, I've seen snakes. I'm sure there's probably been an alligator in there at least one point. Not seen the alligator though. So this cement was obviously just fairly recently laid. I am not going to walk on what looks like the fresh cement up ahead. We will walk around it. Maybe, maybe we'll put initials in the cement. No, no, won't do that. Just walk around it. Yeah, that's pretty recently put in cement there. Oh, barricaded on the side. See where some of it spilled out a little bit. After that, you can see more of the pond off to the right as well. This has already cured though, so I can walk on it, not worry about it. The pond has daylilies, or maybe not daylilies, lilies in it, lily pads. So I'm sure there's got to be frogs in there. I'm assuming they're going to open up another entrance to the park over here where this gate and fence is up ahead. Back up to the cement. This will be interesting to navigate through because we've got some low branches going on here. And the drone does not have obstacle avoidance. I am checking back every so often, make sure the path that I'm choosing is a good one, and the pit drone does not go bouncing off into trees. So far, so good. This is nice. This all used to be just grass, though. There didn't used to be a means to come through here unless you were willing to walk in the grass. And if it had rained, basically, it was no fun walking through the grass. Now, I am at 37% battery life on the drone, so I'm actually going to pick up the pace a little bit so I can get through the rest of the park. We're going to just go into a light jog here, let the drone keep up. On the left, it is quite muggy out today. I have to walk. So I got 18% power left on the drone. I'll take it down to about 10%. Whew. But that'll let me get most of the rest of the way through this boardwalk. Like I said, it is quite muggy out. All right, one final sprint to the end. All right, critically low battery warning, 9% power. But we made it back to the starting point. And